Each year, hundreds of thousands of Americans die from cardiac arrest, and survivors visited lawmakers on Capitol Hill in D.C. to advocate for legislation to address this issue. Our Washington correspondent Rachel Knapp shares their stories of their close calls.
Senior year of high school, I was a four-sport athlete, did a lot of weightlifting.
Alexander Bowerson, a 19-year-old from Memphis, Michigan, says 2 years ago, the unexpected happened.
Never thought anything was wrong. Until wrestling practice my senior year, I was jogging through the hallways, running, got a tight pain in my chest and hit the floor.
The cheer coach, who happened to also be an ER nurse, was nearby. She recognized Bowerson was going through a cardiac arrest. They began CPR and put an AED device on him. He says the AED only had enough charge left in it for that one shock. If he needed a second,
Most likely wouldn't have been able to shock again. I had a Christian experience through it that made me the reason I'm a Catholic today, and I just knew that everything was going to be fine.
the American Heart Association says each year about 435,000 people die from cardiac arrest. Last year, Buffalo Bills football player Damar Hamlin's cardiac arrest during a game brought national attention to the issue. Hamlin even visited the Capitol advocating to have better access to AEDs and the importance of knowing CPR. Bowerson spent time on the Hill with other people who share similar close call experiences. They're advocating for the HEARTS Act and Access to AEDs Act, which would help ensure students and school staff are prepared to respond to a cardiac emergency, as well as provide grants to schools to promote student access to defibrillation in elementary and secondary schools. Bowerson says you don't have to be an ER nurse to recognize when someone is having a cardiac emergency.
These bills are going to save lives.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WENY News.